It is Wednesday morning, 9:30 a.m. Central, which is when we typically get together and do our live workouts right here on my channel. If we haven't met yet, my name is Gretchen Gegg of GG Coaching, and I specialize in workouts that everybody can do. So if this workout today, if you decide halfway through this workout is not for you, I want you to go onto my channel and look through videos, go look at the playlist and find a workout for you, because I believe that we can all find activity that we enjoy. So today, I'm bringing you something we did it last week. The lighting was funky, it was kind of a weird video, so we're gonna do it again today. We're doing wall Pilates, which is why you're seeing a lot of the floor, maybe like less of my head. And I mentioned this last week, but I've seen this all over like my algorithm in places, right? I must have clicked on it once. But it's this concept of wall Pilates. And I was kind of like doubtful, because I have done a lot of Pilates in my life, and it's either been on an apparatus, reformer, Cadillac, barrel, tower, there's more, or it has been just free on the mat. I have not used a wall. However, after practicing a little bit, after using the wall, I have found that this is actually a really good place, especially for people who are beginning to get used to the concept of strength with mobility, to start their practice. So all you need today is a wall and a floor and a place where they meet, not just like hanging out separately. I don't know if that's a thing, maybe. But that's all you need, is a wall and a floor. So if you are interested in catching more of these workouts, if you're interested in learning more about different types of workouts for your body, make sure that you're subscribing to this channel, because there's always either live workouts or just new workouts added, as well as interviews with some of the top people in our industry who can talk to us a little bit more about how to stay healthy, right? Getting out of that idea of being thin, skinny, you know, all those things that we associate with health that are actually just really part of this diet culture that we're trying to get rid of. So if you are of that same mindset, make sure that you subscribe. Again, we are here live today for wall Pilates. So make sure you have a place. You'll notice too that I have on shoes. I typically don't wear shoes with Pilates, but shoes are a better bet. Sometimes a yoga mat will work, like the sticky flat mats, not those thick mats that people just call a mat a yoga mat for some reason. The classic yoga mats, the sticky ones, might work. Cushy mats don't work well. We kind of figured that out last week. So I'm doing it with shoes on today because they kind of hold me in place. Just make sure that it's a wall that's either not going to take any markings or that you don't mind marking up. So let's begin with standing. I want you to stand against the wall, but take your heels about 8 inches away from the wall. So not quite a full foot. You do not need to measure it. You shouldn't feel like you're like laying back on the wall, but you also shouldn't feel like you're all the way up against it. So this is just a little spinal warm up. And the reason this is called Pilates versus just working out on the wall is because it is a combination of both strength and mobility and range of motion. So we're working on moving our body and staying strong at the same time, which is really what keeps us in a really healthy posture for our whole life. Less back problems, less neck problems, whole 9 yards. All right, press our head back against the wall and hold forward like you're holding a big beach ball. Now, initially, you might want to reach here, but I want you to pull those shoulder blades back against the wall. If you listen to what's against the wall, it is the back of your head. See, I had to move my ponytail out of the way a little bit. Back of your head, between your shoulder blades, and flattening out that sacrum, this part of our back, which some of us walk around here. In the white walls, you can see some of us walk around here, and we don't even realize it. We're gonna pull it under, zip the belly, shoulders back. So let's put that posture up against the wall, reaching forward. First things first, tuck the chin, but keep the back of the head against the wall. Lift to neutral. Look up, keep the back of the head against the wall. Lift to neutral. Tuck, keep the head against the wall. Lift, we're feeling a stretch in the neck right now. Exhale, tuck, inhale. Good, press those rib cage, the back of the rib cage against the wall. I know mine was starting to drift away. Usually when you hear a cue from me, I'm fixing my body. Good. Now head pushes against the wall. And relax, head stays against the wall. From here, sink in that rib cage. Breathing into the back of the rib cage. Inhale through the nose. Push against the wall behind you. Really try. It might be hard at first. Keep the shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale. Chin to chest. Press the rib cage in as you roll down. Tailbone stays attached to the wall all the way down to the toes. Pull the shoulders back and down. Tuck slowly. Push the tailbone. Push the sacrum against the wall. Push the lower back against the wall. Push the rib cage. Lift the arms, scapula, and head. Inhale. Exhale. Notice we're peeling off the wall. We're kind of pushing into the wall as we lower down. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. All the way down. And roll it up. This time we're going to walk it out once you get to the bottom to a plank. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Push everything into that wall as you peel off. Sorry, chin to chest. Push, 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 push. And at the bottom, hold. Bend the knees a little if you need to. We're going to walk out as much as we can to a plank. All right, this might not be a full plank for you. You might drop the knees down. Maybe you get a towel or something to find that. Holding our plank. Good. Zip the belly. Now we're going to press the heels back as if you're trying to touch the wall. Don't walk the feet back. Walk the hands in, trying to let the hips go as little side to side as possible. Push the hips back onto the wall. Find that beach ball tuck. Roll all the way up to standing. I forgot my beach ball. I left it. Again, exhale, peel down. Peel, 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 peel. Find the ground. And walk out again. Nice. From here, you can hold plank, hold plank. Another variation might be to lift the foot, stamp it on the wall, in and lower. Lift, slide back and stamp, in and lower. Good, you can try one or two. You can also just hold plank. Let's do one more each side if we're here. A longer hold. Last time. I like having a place to go, right? Walk your hands to your feet. So sometime in mat Pilates, it's just like, okay, go back. And we don't have really any goal in mind. This helps us, again, tuck and pull up from your beach ball all the way to the top. Good. Shake it out. So this helps us find that goal, a place to go, and it helps kind of hone that form just a little bit. So here's what I want you to do. You're going to take your elbows right below your hands. I'm going to do these on the mirror so that you can see kind of what's happening. Elbows right below hands. From here, about a foot away from the wall, find the wall. I just want you to start by tapping the elbows and pushing to straight. Tapping the elbows, pushing to straight. Good. Now if you have a mirror like me, we don't want to put a ton of pressure on it. If you have a wall, you can start to go, okay, I think I'm going to walk a little further back. Tap the elbows, push away. Zip that belly as we come down, isolating the triceps. You can go even further back if you want to. I want you to focus in. Those hands are directly in front of the shoulders at the top, right? And we're lowering to the elbows and pushing. Nice. Let's do two more. Last one. And stand. Good. Shoulders back and down. Oh, nice. Back on the wall one more time. From here, shoulder blades touch, back of head touch. Zip. You can bring your feet in closer. We're just going to angel arm it up and angel arm it down. Your goal. Whew, I keep arching away, man. I gotta zip that belly. Your goal is to keep the back of the head, the sacrum, and the rib cage, mine is popping off a little bit, as close to the wall as you can. Lift. This is where we really start to feel, holy cow, some of those postural muscles that have really kind of wrecked us more than we know, this can be hard. We're going to go up and hold, this time pull into a W. And push. Try not to lift the chest off. Press the shoulder blades in. And up. Good. Pressing. And up. 2 more. Down. And up. Down. And up. Release. Wow, and now there's video evidence of who got the mirror all sweaty, but that's okay. Sometimes, you do the workout against the mirror. So that's what happens. We're going to the ground, however you want to get there, best way you know how. We're going to start, and you might want something here to kneel on. We're going to start just kneeling right up against the wall. Look over here. It helps to be able to see part of me, doesn't it? Isn't that nice? Knees. And we're going to take the leg that's closest to the wall, is going to come forward. Shimmy that hip up against the wall. From here, turn toward the wall, and we're just holding this twist. Yes, we're just rotating open for the spine, lifting. When you're ready, look behind that shoulder that's in back of you. So you take the twist from the belly to the rib cage to the neck, all the way up. And this is just a stretch. Good, center, release, go to the other side, knee up. Walk it in, sit tall, rotate, and add that gaze behind you at the very last minute. Again, I love using the wall to enhance things. Give us a target, give us a way to stretch, give us some mobility assistance. We would think of mobility assistance sometimes being the motorized wheelchairs at the grocery store, but it's not. It can be a wall. And we all need it sometimes. Good. Lowering the leg, facing the wall, pushing your hips up against the wall, putting your hands in your back pocket. If you want, you can tuck the toes or leave them down. Either one works. Push the hips back, keep the hips on the wall, and let your shoulders roll back as you lean into a back extension. It can be as far as you want to go. Just don't let the hips, maybe it's more the belly, maybe the hip bones aren't touching, that's fine. Keep the belly against the wall. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest as much as you want to, and come back to center. Good, huge stretch for the front of the body. We're going on our back, and we're going against the wall. Man, where's my clock? Come on, Gretchen, get it together. All right, these workouts go by so fast. We're going to come up to the wall, not too close. We're gonna start with our feet flat on the wall. Hands are in what I call blade hands, so they're not gripping anything. I'm gonna start with our left leg, or right leg, but if you wanna be with me, left leg. It might look different, that's okay. Crossing it over the right for a little dynamic hip stretch and bridging. So in our right leg, we lift up to bridge and lower down. Try to hover above the mat instead of tapping the hips. Exhale up, scoop the belly. Inhale down. Again. Last one, we're going up to the top and we're holding in that top position. Straightening the left leg. Good. From here, get on the toe of the right leg and even out the thighs. Cool? From here, tap the heel, get up on the toe. Tap the heel, get up on the toe. You got it. Push up on that toe. Up and hold on the toe again. From here, our leg taps the wall, goes as far back as you can. Tap, back. 3 more. 2. 1, leg stays up as we lower all the way down, both feet on the wall. Woo, that's a lot for that lower leg. Crossing right leg over left. Little pigeon bridge, let's go. Exhale, we roll it up. Inhale, we roll it down. Nice. rolling up and down, taking our time, rolling through. Let's do 4 more. Really feel those vertebrae slowly lifting off, and we stop when those shoulder blades are still on the ground. We don't lift up until our neck is off or our neck feels kind of crunched in. I think we have 2 more. If you counted differently, you get to stop when you want to stop. That's the beautiful thing. This time up and hold. Up and hold. Good. The right leg extends. Even the thighs out. Keep them even. Up on the toe and down. Up on the toe and down. Good, keep it going. One more, up and hold with that right leg. We tap the wall, we reach back as far as we can. Exhale, inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold, lower to the ground. Beautiful. Nicely done. Extend the legs up. Little stretch. If you need to, crawl a little bit forward so that you can point the toes and they're close to the wall. They don't have to touch. From here, we're going to curl one leg in. So this is some variations of single leg stretch. So we're going to pull, just pull. Yeah, we're going to stick with a little different tempo. If you're used to Pilates, just bear with me. It's going to shift with some variations. Starting with pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, and you can walk switch, meaning you're keeping one foot on the ground at all times, or you can switch and take the legs off the wall. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. You can add the head if you want. Pull, pull, switch. Now, if you want, this tempo sounds like something else, doesn't it? If you're used to Pilates, it's a straight leg. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull. Hug both knees in, lower down, feet on the wall. New position, heels together. Now, if you're like me, your toes might start to get they're getting a little tingly. They've been up for a while. Just lower them for a second if you need to. Or, the blood will come back to your toes in a moment. We're not gonna be up here forever. You're gonna start with your feet in a V, okay? Just V feet. Hands down, we're gonna lift up the hips and lower down with V feet. Here's your option. Tippy toes and heels together, lift up and down. So you decide what V feet you want today, keeping all the toes against the wall. So we're pushing with the whole toe, especially when we get to this heels off position. Try not to let it roll to the pinky toe only. Keep that big toe against the wall. Lifting into bridge and lowering down. Lifting into bridge and lowering down. Good. Where are we on our workout time? How are we doing? Oh, we're doing so good. We got so much time. Beautiful. Lift up and lower. One more. Lift up and lower down. Staying in this position, heels up or V. We're going to reach through. So reach higher to the heels. Reach to the heels. Little crunch here. Gazing down to the heels. So we're not looking down at the belly button. We're not looking up at the sky. We're looking at the heels. Four more. 3, 2, 1. Lower down, feet flat. From here, hands out to the side. We're gonna crunch up again like we did before, but this time, tap the elbow to the ground and the arm to the outside. Inhale, lower, up, twist, inhale, and lower. Curl up, twist. Find those points, right? We don't just want to be open here in midair. We actually want to touch things. That's the point of wall Pilates. Up, touch the floor, touch the outside of the leg. In, down. It keeps the chest open, keeps a true rotation for the spine. Up, twist, in, down. Again, up. Last one each side. Here we finish. Good, nicely done. From here, one leg can stay flat or extend against the wall, other leg comes back, just pull into it. Just pull into it, hamstring stretch, breathing. And switch sides. Have a little bit of mobility throughout. I'm gonna give you a really fun option coming up. So I'm gonna move closer to the mirror just so that, again, you can see both sides. So I'm gonna scooch my hiney over just a little bit. There we go. I think that's good. Oh, beautiful. And we're gonna flatten the feet against the wall. Now, you want a tiny bend in your knees so that you have some room to push here. But you don't want a mat that's gonna make you slide. So if you haven't already, find that thing that's not gonna move around. Inhale from here. Exhale. Remember how we peeled off the wall going down? We're gonna peel off the floor coming up. Slowly, 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 slowly peel. Sit tall at the top and lower down. All right, I can give myself a little bit more room. Inhale, exhale, peel up. I promise that's my pants. Reach, in and down. Have you ever done this with a bare back on the ground and it makes lovely noises? Here we go again, exhale. Wow, that's really fun. I hope someone videos that and is like, can you believe what she did while she was working out? How disgusting. Exhale. Of course, you know, could not be the pants. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened to anyone, I'm sure. Ooh, got lower down a little bit more. And now I'm further away from the wall. Do you see what happens? So I want to scoop myself in. Wherever you are, you can do one more. Tell you what, we might be joking about that noise, but man, kind of hurts the back there, that seam is. Once you get to the top, we're gonna flip around again, back to the wall. So we're kind of doing this thing where we went down to the ground and then we're coming back up. We're gonna end standing. From here, legs are wider than hip width, but they're not like against the wall. If you have a yoga mat, right, which is about arm width apart, they're just outside of that. So you can also just hold the arms out and make sure the legs are out. From here, we're sitting tall. And again, you're gonna use the wall. Y'all are kind of on film, just FYI, in the video. No, it's okay, it's no worries. I just want you to know, don't do anything weird. When you're ready, shifting, turning as far as you can, keeping the arm against the wall. Reach far over that toe. Sit tall, and back to center. Let's go the other way. Reach, exhale, sit tall, and pull center. So let's try this time to keep that hand even more on the wall, but if you want, you can peel off the shoulder blades. So you're coming into this rotation down over the leg, reaching, pushing, sitting tall, and in. Keep the heels against the wall. One more each side. So for me, that means I've got to do right and left. I don't know where you are. Sit tall, last one. Inhale, center. Okay, we're ready for our last move. Last move, and we've done some stretching along the way. That's another beautiful thing about Pilates is you don't have to do this long stretch at the end. From here, sit down into a squat against the wall. So I'm doing this on this part of the wall so that you don't have to worry about the mirror. Let me come over here so you can kind of see what's going on. And they don't have to worry about being on film too. I'm trying to be nice. All right. Sitting back, shoulder against, thanks guys. Head back, lift the knee, and lower. So you should still be kind of up against the wall. Lift the knee and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Lift. Now, what if you're like, oh, I can't do that? No worries. Lift the heel. There's so many variations. And the thing is, it's not like we're modifying because we can't do something. We're giving ourselves variety so that we still get the same benefit of the workout no matter where we are today. And trust me, today is a real thing. I'm not always able to do everything. You'll see it. Keep coming back for live. If you're ready for just another variation, you're getting bored, right? Up, kick, in and down. Up, kick, in and down. Man, this one's a sweat builder right here. Kick, down. Come on, team. 4, 3, or just holding, that's fine. 2, last one. Beautiful, walking it up. Holy moly, friends, we did it. Let me come over here closer so I can talk to you. So that is our wall Pilates workout for today. Feel free to pop in the comments, ask me some questions, see how it's going. I would love to know from you what exercises you enjoyed, what felt weird, what can we come up with some more variations on so that you're able to do it. Let me know. I'm always here to promote lifetime fitness, activity, and wellness, friends. Where I work full-time at Texas A&M as a professor, that is one thing that we preach to our college students over and over and over again. Lifetime fitness, lifetime activity, lifetime wellness. It's not about just showing up randomly and getting it done. It's about consistency. It's about never giving up. And it's about showing yourself that you can move, you can be healthy, you can be a productive member of your own life. All right, so this is Gretchen. Make sure you catch more of my videos live. Of course, if you want to connect with me personally, visit GretchenGegg.com. And of course, check out all the things we have to offer there. Have a wonderful week.